Hello, everybody. All right, I had to make sure I had no lipstick on my teeth because y'all don't tell nobody. How are you all doing, baby? Let's see. Let me turn this down. Let's hope StreamYard be nice tonight. Let's hope so. hmm Let's hope so. Harvey, I came over by you. I don't know if I commented, but I was there. I'm gonna go back. But let me tell you, I don't did I comment? Let me know. Hey baby, hey my Renaissance grandma. Hey, Nikki Walker. Hey everybody. Listen, I want to welcome everyone. I thank you all for being here. Thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you all. Okay. So, uh, hey man, say bones, say bones, say bones. So tonight we're going to talk about the first thing we're going to talk about. Of course, we're going to talk about Meatless Monday because you all know. Oh, you will check. Okay, but I was there. You work. You wait. You harvest, and then you put some 511. You was gonna try something else, but you say no. We're gonna do it next time. I was there, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back, baby. But your garden is amazing, baby. Awesome, awesome, awesome garden. Okay, but I want to just share some things with you all tonight. So tell me about your Meatless Monday. Will you be participating? Because you all know now, come on. Thanksgiving is coming, and this is the time of year where many of us will overeat on a lot of stuff, a whole bunch of turkey, chicken. Gina, you here? Deer. Yeah, all kinds of meats and things. So anybody gonna get their body prepared for this feast? Thank you, precious, my baby. How are you? How are you? Hey, Bev. Hey, how are you? I am in for Meatless Monday water. Good, baby, good. Mike said, I'm going to fast this week, just liquids. This is crazy because now this is going to take me past Thanksgiving, but uh, beginning tomorrow, for me, my son and I, we have this thing going on. And this is because of, what's going on with me, but I will be drinking only water and teas that I make. I will not drink a cold drink. I can drink coffee, but cold drinks is out, right? But it's water and the tea that I make, right? Yeah, from my garden. And I'm going to do that for 30 days. No, I'm going to eat now. I'm going to eat, but I want to eliminate cold drinks for 30 days because, y'all, I got it bad and that ain't good, right? Hey, Cheryl, I just got back from the wellness retreat in Costa Rica. No meat the whole week. Wow, I was there and I feel amazing. Beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Hey, Rob. Hey, Rob. How you doing? So, family, tonight I want to share some things with you all just to prepare us, right? Just preparing us. It's light. I mean, this is a light thing, okay? So, no, this ain't no heavy live, okay? I'll try not to eat any meat tomorrow. Come on now, the meat eaters. Oh Lord, no, I'm gonna stay away from it too. I really am. I really am. Hey Tag, how you doing, baby? How you doing? Okay, so I want to ask a question, and we're gonna get started because it's based on this question. So I want you all to think about the beginning of spring 2025. Okay. I want you to think of the beginning of spring 2025. And then I want you to think of right now you harvesting in your garden, and especially for those that lives in a cold climate. Okay. So this is what I am speaking of. So I've heard some family members say that, oh, my Jamaican sorrel, it's coming on, the calluses is coming on, but it's not gonna make it from this weather. Anybody experience anything like that? Or something you drop, but you won't be able to get the fruit because you're running out of time. Hey Jeannie, good evening, TNOG, and all of our wonderful gardeners. Be unstoppable. Okay, my baby, how are you? I did. Mine is dead. Okay, see, that's so that is one of the things. Anyone else? Anyone? Hey, Miss Maria. Anyone else had something and then they ran out of time before they can get the fruit? Anybody? Let me know. Everybody got their fruit. Is that what you're saying to me? Hey. Okay, let's get into it. In the beginning of spring, family, there are certain seeds that we should drop first, especially if you're living in a cold climate. I got as much fruit as I can get. Okay, well, I understand. I mean, you live in nine. You live in nine. So you can drop seeds all the time. My calamandan is still on the tree. Or you have plants that like calamandan, and they're not turning orange or yellow for like lemons, but you're running out of time because it's getting cold or you're having a freeze, or right. I got everything except my sorrel though. Yes. So I had some okra I was hoping to still get. I always drop my pepper seeds for Mike. That is awesome. Hey, Veggie, she said, I wish I could have left my ginger longer, but the freeze killed back all of the leaves. So tell me, Veggie, were your leaves, they were still bright and green and healthy? Because even though they are, I want you to go in there and feel, because they still could be very, very good. They are underground. And even though your leaves are going to die, but your ginger is going to be fine. Right? So this is the things I want to share with you all. There are many seeds you should drop first or early inside in order to get that harvest. After the freeze, the leaves die back, but the ginger root was fine. There you go. See? So your roots, the ginger itself is going to be fine, even though the leaves is dead and wilty and all that stuff. That's fine. That's fine, because we ain't growing it for that. We growing it for the roots, right? So it's going to be okay, my baby. Deborah, hey, honey. I ran out of time on my peach tree. Okay. So tell me this, was this your first time with that peach tree, Deborah? Is it in the ground? Or do you have it in a container? Do you bring it in? Let me know, baby. So this is one thing I do because I grow all year round. So you must think of the season that's coming. We have lots of things going on now, but seriously, if we keep our brassicas away from, you check those brassicas and make sure you don't have any bugs or worms or cabbage loopers eating anything. This is the greatest time to grow because we don't have to do a lot in your garden. Now, I do know a lot of people is still harvesting like peppers and things like that from the spring. What do you say, baby? Wait. Let me see. Rena Mose. Hey, honey. Hi, gardening family. I'm so happy to be here with y'all. Hi, my Linda. Glad you are feeling it. Thank you so much, baby. And I am. I thank you all. All right. So now, for those that live in other zones other than zone 9, know what your last frost date is. All right. You need to know those dates. Now, I'm just going to tell you, this is just me, right? This is just me. This is not what Google say, okay? Hey, Miss Linda, hey, just forever. Okay. When they say zone 8B, zone 8A, listen, you in zone 8, baby. Well, let me just say me. I'm in zone 9. That's where I'm at. I'm in zone 9. Yes, typically it is. That's what Google say. I'm in zone 9B, but I'm in 9. That's where I'm at. Okay. So what I want you all to be thinking about is this. Get your list of your seeds of what you want to grow spring 2026. There are certain seeds, there are certain plants that need to be dropped early. Now, Veggie Baby, I know you can identify with this. If you are going to drop a Moringa oleifera tree seed, you need to drop it early. Anyone is dropping Moringa seeds. Cranberry sorrel didn't bloom for me. See, and that's what I want you to do, Kiki, is we're going to talk about this like in December, but I want you to know when, because I don't know, when is it safe for you to put your plants out? And that's how you can count backwards in order for you to know when to drop your seeds inside so you can get a nice size plant when you put it out so you can get the harvest that you're looking for. Because it is frustrating to grow a plant and you don't get the goods. I usually start my Moringa indoors in February. Great, because see, here in the New Orleans area, for the spring, I start growing outside. I mean, talking spring vegetables in March. I put out I direct sow seeds, all of that in March for spring, right? I'm thinking about dropping a Moringa seeds here in zone 9. Well, you are good. You are good. March, drop your seeds, okay? Hey, J3, how you doing, man? How are you? All right. And these are notes. I got them right here. There you are. that I wrote just to keep me on track. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see what you say, baby. Okay. All right. Hey, Simply Bell. She said, Miss Linda, you think I should drop my moringa seeds now and keep it indoors in the garage? In the garage. So tell me this. Or your garage, I wouldn't drop. What zone are you in? Simply Bell. Yeah. Now, there is such a thing of dropping your seeds too early. That's a thing. That's a real thing. Because I've seen people drop squash inside, living in a cold climate, and these plants got flowers in it and all kinds of stuff. It's just too early. You have to know when is your last frost. When is it time for you to put your plants out and go backwards like 12 to 8 weeks. Okay? Okay, good, good. How you doing, Jay? All is good. Okay, man. Okay, okay. Yes, I start my moringa and Jamaican sorrel inside early, both in February. And that is a great month to do it. And this is the thing. And sometimes people say, well, it's just too early for me to think about it. You're going to find yourself in the same situation if you don't make notes on it, if you don't think about it. Just try to get some things out the way. And I'm going to share some things you can do. Okay. And here it says, choose your seeds. And of course, these seeds that we are choosing now, these are our base, right? Our base seeds. So your base seeds is peppers and tomatoes and squash and cucumbers, right? All of those vegetables that you usually drop in the spring, right? Hey, baby. Hey, Bridget, how are you? Yes, I'm dropping moringa in the spring this year. I'm in 8B. Okay, good. Moringa grows pretty fast, and it does, but you got to also remember that moringa don't want no cold. Mm-mm, mm-mm. She's a hot girl. She's a hot girl. She don't want no cold because if she get big and if you drop it and it's cold, she gonna drop it. She gonna drop everything she have. Okay. Yeah. So count backwards 8 to 12 weeks before you can safely put your plants outside. Okay. And that's when you drop your seeds, especially to the ones that you will run into trouble if you drop it too late and you don't get to enjoy the fruit. Okay. It says choose your seeds. Just, when you just chilling, just choose some seeds that you like and you think you want to grow, right? It said take 8 to 12 weeks to be strong enough to plant your garden, your stuff outside. All right. Also, perennials right now, perennials. Now, this is for zone 9. Okay. There are perennials right now to grow, to start. One of the things is blueberries. How many of you are going to grow blueberries? Blueberries. I start my seeds inside so I can take them out and still get a harvest. It's been working for me. Very good, baby. Very good. And listen, if you have a system and it's worked for you, then that's great. But what I am having this live for, because I've seen so many people that have not received their harvest, and they won't because the weather has caught them. right? Especially I've seen a lot of Jamaican sorrow. The calluses is just coming on, and then they have snow. And she ain't handling that snow. No, that's another hot girl. She ain't gonna do it. She ain't gonna do it. Hey Angela, good evening, baby. All right, let's see. Okay. But if you have a greenhouse or a protected area, one of the things you could start on 8 to 12 weeks before you can safely put your seeds out, right? Is your kitchen garden. Not only your kitchen garden, but your medicinal herbs, right? This is so you can have great harvests. Now, Veggie, I heard you talking about that lemongrass. You said I got to get one because your garden is so amazing. And you can see my lemongrass. I have 2 bunches, and I dropped my lemongrass from seed, and it is huge. It's taller than my bay laurel tree, right? But I just cut as I go. That's all I do. Nikki, OCD's chick. Hey, baby, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Juanita. All right, let me get to the bottom, y'all. You grow blueberries. Okay, you growing blueberries. Okay, so now listen. This is a great time. They have a lot of sales on them. Get your blueberries together. Now, right now, I'm talking to 9 because I don't know about other zones. I don't. I'm being real, okay? But zone 9, even 8, get those sales. Get your blueberries. Get them. Those are perennial, so they are great to get now, right? And even 9, you can plant your blueberries, put them in your garden. You can. And even though we may have a freeze, right? But usually we won't have a hard freeze, but make a plan that if we have a freeze and it's longer, you could bring them in some kind of protected area. But get your blueberries now. This is the time to get them established now. Because a lot of times we get these fruits and we want them in the spring. We want them to put on the fruit. But we need those blueberries to be adjusted to our area, right? So right now is the time to get your blueberries together. And my suggestion to anybody is don't just have one. Here in 9, please do your research, but I'm going to just tell you the ones that I like is a part of the rabbit eye variety. They love our zone. Yeah, they love our zone. So look for rabbit eyes. I direct sow squash. I've had 2 big plants get shocked moving outside, and that is the problem. Sometimes if you drop your seed too early and you have these humongous plants, and now it's time they could go outside, they like, I don't want to go out there. No, they don't want to go. And what they will do, they will die. They will die. So all the taking care of you did to those plants was a waste, right? So timing in gardening when you are dropping seeds is everything. It's timing, okay? I want some blueberries, but I don't like what I'm seeing out there. What do you mean you don't like what you're seeing out there? What do you mean, baby? I'm growing blueberries and I have 8 blueberry trees. Beautiful, beautiful. I bought my salt. Oh, you brought it inside. Okay, good, good. That's incredible. Okay, you talking to somebody. I'm always growing. I know, man. Your blueberries is amazing. They just, oh my God. What is the variety of your blueberries? Golden time of day. I want to purchase equipment off season. Okay. So is there a grow light brand anyone can recommend? So I'm going to go to the person that I know who knows about grow lights, and that is Mike. Mike, so if you can handle that question, I would appreciate it, man. I'm growing blueberries, blackberries, and strawberries. And this is the time to get those plants right now, right? So there's so many things that in the fall, especially for those who have to bring their plants inside or they are not gardening because it is just too cold for plants. But there's so much you can do to prepare for just to have an amazing spring, right? So spring is too busy due to heavy work during the mild months, meaning in the fall and winter. That's when you want to do the work, right? Build or repair raised beds. Add compost to beds. Um, Add trellises to your garden for tomatoes and cucumbers. Expand garden space while it is cool, right? So get all those little things together so it will make your beginning of your spring garden go really smooth, right? Pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. I didn't see you, but I see him hollering at you. Lemongrass is the real citronella that repels mosquitoes, okay? The citronella that looks like watermelon leaves do not repel mosquitoes, whatever. I understand. I understand. Yeah. Hit the like button. Thank you, Nikki. Y'all hit that like button, family. All right. Let's see. Farmer Chef said, I hope everyone keep notes. That way they can compare what worked and what didn't work to help them with the upcoming season. And that is beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Listen, if you all don't know Farmer Chess, here she is. Let's see. Let's put her up here. She has not been in here with me a long time, but I have visited her garden and she have an amazing garden, family. So she asked a question. I'm going to put a pin right there, but I'm going to ask this question. If you all were, first of all, if you all don't know her, please, please, I would love for you all to go and subscribe to her channel. She's amazing, okay? Because she just want to grow food just like us. That's what she want to do, okay? And seriously, this is what she's doing. She's young and she's just trying to get it together. If you have some experience, if you got some season, and she asks questions, give her what you know, okay? Give her what you know. But the question she asked today on her live this morning, I was sitting in, she's growing radish, and all her radish split. What do you all think could be the problem with her radish? Now, I have my own little tweak on the thing, but I ain't going to put my note. I'm going to say it last, okay? I wanted to say it in the chat, but I couldn't type, right? I couldn't. But you all let me know. All of her radishes were split. What do you think caused her radishes to split? All right. Don't forget to hit the like button, family. Thank you. Thank you, Kiki. Thank you, baby. Okay, Mike is answering the question for the light. Awesome, Mike. Thank you, man. Hey, Karen, plant weather shock. Got it. Okay, yeah. You don't, this is my thing, seriously, is putting plants out that is too big. It never works for me. I'm telling you, for me. Transplant shock, environmental shock is real. It's very weird, especially here in my garden. Okay. Yeah. So the smaller my plant is for me to bring it and put it in the garden bed, that plant gonna grow. Right. All right. Let's see. I purchased 2 packs. Oh, you talking to, okay. I also mapped out a paper where plants will go in each garden bed. Beautiful. Absolutely. You don't want to listen, family. If we found ourselves this fall not receiving Jamaican sorrel, we have the plant out there, it's growing, but we got to freeze. So what that tells you, what that should tell you is you need to get that plant out there early. It takes, Veggie, we talked about that. It takes about 6 months. It takes about 6 months for Jamaican sorrel. I think it does. Before it will start to put its calluses on. About 6 months. Those are some of the first plants you want out there if you are growing. Okay? Writing down the good, baby. Good. Because listen, it doesn't make any sense if you are going to run into a problem, you're going to see it, you're going to experience it, and it's not good. And then next season, you're going to do the same thing. How many times you're going to bump your head before you say, okay, wait a minute, I got to do something a little different, right? Yeah, we got to do something different. Too many what, baby? Nikki, what is it? Too many watering? Snakes don't like lemongrass also. Okay. Too much water. Okay, that's what you're saying. So her radish split because it's too much water. Okay. Inconsistent watering and sometimes age. What do you mean age, Mike? Tell me about that word age. Too much watering. Okay. Too much water at once. Okay. Maybe too much water. You're very welcome, Miss. Okay, my baby. Right. I take plants from hydroponics to outside right at true leaf stage. No shot. Say that, Mike. And that is me. The younger my plant, the more it will grow. It's like kids, young kids is fearless, right? It's crazy, but if you think of your garden that way, you will see it's so similar, right? So most people are saying the reason why Farmer Chest radishes split is because it's too much water. Hey, GT, hey man, how you doing? Too much water, Deborah said. Okay. I used to lose so many plants trying to put out too late. Yes, Mike. Yes. About 6 months after plants out. That's right. Because I remember we kind of did a little mapping out about that plant. But Farmer Chest, let me tell you another reason I think your radishes split. Yes, it could be inconsistent watering or too much watering or too much water at one time and so on and so on. And it could be. But another thing I see is this. When you have so many of them all bunched together, hear me out. Are they all close together? Now we talking about radishes. They make a little bulb. So when they start growing into each other, that's another way they can split. Do anybody agree with that? Hey, Song Baby, how you doing, honey? That's great to know. I'll definitely have to start that one indoors. Yes, Jamaican sorrel. And if you are going to drop a moringa, start her inside. Start her inside, okay? So let me share this with you all, okay? This is another thing that just going into deep research on things. Growing mustard greens. I want y'all to hear me on this. Growing mustard green. Now, not only mustard greens, I'm also talking brassicas, as long as it's a brassica, okay? You all know how I fertilize. You all know that I make super juice. You all know that I take scraps and put it in water. Many of us here do, right? Not just me. But this is what I found out. And it really turned on the light for me when I thought about this. I have a couple of videos on getting rid of root knot nematodes, right? And in that video, one of the first ones, I was told to drop mustard seeds. Just mustard seed, any kind. It doesn't matter if it's the red ones or green ones, mustard seeds. And the mustard seeds would get rid of the root knot nematodes. But I found out that wasn't true. But what I did find out about mustard greens and brassicas is this. I'm going to put the word in here because some of them I cannot pronounce, right? And I tried to get it from the pronouncer, but I didn't get it. All right. But this is what it is. And I'm going to share with you all in a short. I'm going to take the stems where I pick my greens. I'm going to put the stems. I'm going to cut them up real good after I take my greens off. Just the stems. The part that I would put in my super juice. Just the greens. And cut them up really good. I'm going to put them in my blender. Y'all with me? I'm going to put it in my blender. And I'm going to take a garden bed and I'm going to push out some soil, like dig a trough in that soil. And I'm going to put those stems in that soil. Now, let me tell you what it does. Now, as always, family, everything I'm saying to you, I want you to research it. So one question I want you to ask your search engine, whatever one you use, say, what does brassicas does to your soil? All right. How brassicas can help your soil. I want you all to read that. It ain't nothing long, right? Chat GPT is great. Ask them that question. What does brassicas does to your soil? So when I had root knot nematodes, they say plant this. They say plant mustard greens. Y'all with me? They say plant mustard greens. And the mustard greens will keep the root knot nematodes from being in your soil. But what I found out what mustard green does, there is a chemical in mustard greens. And let me tell you something. I'm going to put all these words up. And if you do the research, you're going to see it. But I'm going to put them in the description box. This is what it does. The chemical that makes up brassicas, it releases in your soil and it protects your soil from diseases like a synthetic chemical. Please, please, y'all, research what I'm saying. All right. I want you to research what I'm saying. Mustard green acts as a natural bio. Wait a minute. I'm a write the word for you, okay? Mustard greens is a natural pest and disease control method that uses compounds from the plant itself. It will protect your soil and stop your soil from getting diseases. Just doing those things in your garden in the fall and winter to protect it for the spring. Now, research what brassicas will do to your soil. Let me write this word in the chat so you all can go look it up. Okay, I'm gonna put a couple of them in there. All right. So one of the words is bio. FUN IGANT. Now, when you research that word, ask them, what is this from brassicas or mustard greens? Now, listen, family, I'm sharing this because little things that we can do to our soils in the winter, in the fall, that will change the whole direction of our spring garden. It really will. We can have amazing gardens by just doing little things here in the fall and winter. And guess what? It don't cost us nothing. Many of us are growing greens. Many of us pick our greens in the stems. We don't cook them. Chop them up, blend them up, and put them in that soil. Now, dig a trough and put it in there, but make sure they are covered with the compost. You don't want to leave them sitting on top of the soil. Don't do that, because then you go draw all kinds of little insects. All right. Radish, if older, get woody, yeah, and split. Okay, Mike, thank you. I got you. I tried that and they didn't make it. What do you mean, farmer? To see, I done lost. I don't know now. Sometimes bulbs will split with influx in temperatures, and that's true. Yeah. If radishes are planted too close together, the competition for water and nutrients can cause stress and splitting. Thank you, Nikki. See, that was my thinking when I was looking at her bed and I was looking at how her plants was growing. They were growing beautifully, but they were so close. So Farmer Chess, tell us, are your radishes really close to each other? Because that's the way it looked to me. Let me know. Okay, interesting. Oh, there you are. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay, good. So hopefully that will help you. But another thing I want to tell you is this. I don't know. I mean, this is me now. Please, this is just TNOG. But if my radish split, I am not going to throw my radish away. I'm not. I may cut around it, and clean it up a little bit, but eat it. How many of you all going to eat it or throw it away? Let me know. Will you eat that radish if it's split, or are you going to throw it away? Me, I'm going to tell you, I'm gonna clean it up, but I'm gonna eat that thing. I'm gonna eat it. Hey, Miss Gloria, I just subscribed to Farmer Chest. Oh, Miss Gloria, thank you, baby. Thank you. She is a very, very informative young woman, and she's really trying to just get through this thing. And I want her to be successful. And there's no reason she shouldn't be, right? She's in a community. All right. Stems in blender with marigold oil might be amazing. Say that again. Stems in the, and it might be, but there are chemicals in the brassicas that will protect our soil from diseases. Please, I want you to read it, Mike. Y'all got to read it for yourself, okay? But I want you to ask the right questions, right? Hey, baby. Hey, TNOG 511 and chat. Hey, baby. How are you? How are you? That makes sense because root knot nematodes don't like brassicas. And that is the thing. When I was reading it, I'm, wait a minute. When I grew those, and that's what they say grow them and let them get just a little high, not big like we usually grow them, just little, and then chop them up and incorporate them back into the soil. Please read it. So many things is blowing my mind because that is another thing. I knew it, but I didn't know it. Because I did that about 6-7 years ago, but it didn't click that it is the chemical inside of the brassicas that will protect your soil from diseases. Please read it. Yeah. And that's true. Nematodes will not attack a brassica. Root knot nematodes. When incorporated into the soil, brassicas release natural fungus, and that's the word, one of them, that can suppress soil-borne pests and diseases. Nikki, thank you for doing that research. So you know what I'm saying. I ain't making this up. It is real. It is real. And it's something that, like I said, I knew it, but it just didn't click, right? That we can take the stems from now I say blend it up. Do you have to blend it up? No, but I'm thinking about a way for it to break down fast. If you put the stems in there like that, will it break down? Yeah. But I want something to get through that thing, So you could just cut it up in small pieces and then make that trough and put it in your garden beds. And this is the thing. Just watch compare your garden from 2024, 2025 to when you begin to learn how to really take care of your soil. Most of us go out and buy our soil in bags. We amend the soil and then we just drop our plants. Am I right? Let me know. Am I right? Or am I wrong? Tell me. I have mustard greens growing all over the place and they're beautiful, baby, beautiful. And you could just say, for instance, that some of them is bad because insects have, attacked them. Go and chop them up and incorporate them back into the soil. And you all know that I have been doing that for a long time, just cutting up leaves and putting it back into the soil and let those leaves feed that plant. But I wasn't thinking that it was not only just feeding the plant, it was protecting the plant and the soil from diseases. Y'all, this is great. This is great. I just asked, okay, what she say? Great information. Yes. Too many fancy words. I got you, baby. I got you. Bob Brownlee. Hey, Hello, Miss Linda. Hey, strike that beautiful pose. Yeah. Thank you for being here, baby. My squash next to mustards and marigolds got fruit. Ones without killed by the squash vine borer. Man, just little things like that, if you pay attention, right? You can see so many things. If you really pay attention, it's almost like your garden is really talking to you, but we ain't listening, right? That right there is amazing. It really is. Thanks. Fungunation. Wait a minute. Fungi. Wait. Fumigation. Fumigation. Yeah, like tending your house with bugs. Is fumigation? Could be. Fumigation are the used to control a variety of pests. For example, fungi, insects, and rabbits. See, those little things, and just think about it, is that we growing this stuff, and the part that we can use, we don't eat. So we can use to grow more food for us to eat with healthy soil. Because soil is number one to me. Um, Veggie, if I'm, oh, you're talking to veggie. Okay. All right. Bug bomb, fumigation. Gotcha, baby. I have mustard green growing all over my garden. Beautiful. Mustard gas was used in war. Man, we are learning so much, huh? That is awesome. Yes. Composting in place. Yes, Nikki. Yes. Planting food as a natural repellent. And we got it. We got it all over our garden. We got it. So, Diva, is it just mustard greens that are beneficial? Brassicas. All of the brassicas. That's what I was reading. It's the brassicas. Okay. I bought a pack of mustard seeds to fill my bed that had nematode, baby. And listen, when we let a brassica go to seed, we get, if it get really big, you can get almost 1,000 seeds from these plants. So just drop a handful of them in the bed, let them grow to about like that, and just chop them all up in that soil and cover them up in it. Cover them up in it. Now, what I'm going to say about the nematodes, right? The nematodes will not attack a brassica, but she will destroy a tomato or a pepper. I'm saying a root knot nematode. They will not attack a brassica. And I guess it is because of the chemical that is inside the brassicas, they will not touch it. But if you put a tomato plant in there or a pepper plant, she gone. She gone. My radish and beets were too close. Yes. When you have these plants too close and they grow in a ball and they start bumping into each other because they're getting big. And I think it was Nikki who said that they are fighting for nutrients, right? And one of them going to get really big and the other one going to stay very, very small. But that big one, it's almost like she beating her up. And definitely there will be some splitting. Okay? All right. So it says when mustard greens are chopped, when mustard greens are chopped and incorporated into the soil, they release, here's another word for y'all. This is a word. Let me put it over here. Y'all good at this. Y'all good at this. I'm gonna have to. I usually go on to pronounce it for me, but I didn't. I didn't do it, so we gonna do it together. Um, where was it? Oh, here it is. It's glue. GLUCINOLATES. All right. So that's the word. Now y'all tell me what that is. So what this does, when the mustard greens are chopped and incorporated into the soil, the release of it's a chemical which breaks down in the presence of water. Water, when you water it, this is what happens. This is what makes it comes out. And it says they are similar to chemicals, right? So here's another word. Maybe we learned in the night. TH. I think it's RO. Wait a minute, let me get the correct spelling of the word. Oh, here it is. You say ISTHIOCYANTES. All right. Y'all research that one. From a chest say they are really close. Okay, that answers my question. And I didn't throw them away. I used them, and beautiful, baby. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So let me just say this. I have been growing food mostly all my life. Let me just tell you this here. How many of you all think you have eaten a bug before? How many of you all think you have eaten a bug? And I'm gonna tell you, for me, I done probably ate a whole bunch of them. I'm telling you. I'm serious. I will eat it. Okay, baby. Eat that split right. Let me just say, Nikki. Yeah, eat it. Yes. I ate the tops, but the splits in the stew. Okay. The radish is gonna split in my mouth. Exactly. You done taught me something new, Mike. All right. Good, good. You got that right, Nikki. Okay. Googled. When brassicas are chopped, tilled into the soil, they release compounds called, yep, if you look at my word I put in, that's it right there. So the initials is ITCs, which act as natural fumigants. I guess that's how you pronounce that. To suppress pests like nematodes, pathogens, and weeds. Isn't that good to know, family? Listen, y'all. If they can suppress these weeds in my garden, I would be happy, right? I would be happy, baby. Bayou, Bayou. Hey, baby. How you doing, honey? Hey, beautiful Miss Linda chat. Hey, honey, how are you? So Mike say, right. I'm just thinking the combination of mustard stems and marigold might be great in the soil. I think so. I think so. After reading all of this, man, it's, it just makes sense. And this is a thing, and I have said so many times. Our garden will feed and take care of itself if we allow it to. But the more we learn and know about it, then we can do things like this. And all of us is now, we're Googling, we're getting those information. We're finding out what those words is. We're finding out what these chemicals is coming from, these brassicas, and what they do and how they can help us grow a lot of food and healthy food, right? Will it help with these grubs? Cheryl said, will these brassicas help with these grubs? I don't know about that one, baby. I don't know. I don't know, my love. Oh, that's too funny. Oh, our ancestors probably did this. And listen, our ancestors, see, they didn't have all the things that took their attention from I'm thinking about, like, in my mother's years, they didn't have a lot of things to take their attention off the things that they talked. I remember growing up, when we ate by the table. We ate at a table. Kids don't eat at no table today. They all over the house, and they got their phone, and they're not trying to conversate with you. But if we can take time like this and spend an hour with each other and learn something that is so important, that's going to help every one of us to grow food and to grow healthy food, and this doesn't cost us anything, right? That's amazing. You don't have to buy this stuff. Oh, you talking to Kiki? Okay. You talking to Mike? All right. Miss Linda, I forgot to put them brassica stems in my super juice. I promise you, I'm about to blend them and put them in the soil. Good. And bury them deep in there. Spread them out, but bury them deep and make sure they're covered up. You don't want to leave them where they're uncovered. If you leave it uncovered, bad bugs gonna smell it. And bad bugs are coming. Because everything is hungry, right? We grow food because we hungry, right? And the bugs, when they smell it, a dying plant, oh, they coming now. So make sure you cover it up good, okay? Cover it up good. Why they did things like put tobacco spit on tree roots, etc. Learn natural remedies. We lost. Beautiful. It is. It is. Awesome, man. So you're talking to Cheryl. Yes, Miss Linda, bag soil and amend that soil. Exactly. But then that's all we do. I was looking at Precious, and Precious had little little grass growing all in bags or in her garden beds. And she was saying that the squirrels did it. Well, I'm gonna show you in a short that I have that same grass growing in a bed. But guess what? I don't have any squirrels. I don't have no squirrels. My theory, and it's just a theory, of how that grass got there. It got there from the soil. That's just my own theory, right? Because do we really think that all the bag soil we buy is the best and is rich? We know about black cow because I don't know no cows have all these big old pieces of wood coming out of them, right? So I think sometimes they have seeds and all kinds of stuff, especially in the soil that we purchase. That's just my own thought. Tell me what you think. Do you think that's a possibility for the future? Yes, Miss Linda, bag soil and a mint. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Nikki said, amazing information, Miss Linda. Compost to in place and put greens and water and stems into compost heap. Yeah, baby. Yeah. And Nikki, I have seen you compost in place. This is not it's new in hearing what it's really doing, because what we were thinking and our reasoning for doing it was to feed the soil. But we were doing more than just feeding the soil, because I've seen you make troughs in your garden beds and compost in place. I've seen that. But what I'm sharing also is that the kind of plants and the compounds in these brassicas, that is the stuff that we need to protect our soil, that will protect our plants from diseases and fungi and all kinds of foolishness. Yeah. I let my brassicas break down into my soil over winter. I will blend stems from mold. Okay, from now on, that's what you want to say. From now on to put into the soil. Beautiful, man. That is awesome. And then let's see, as your soil matures or enriches, let's see, comparing to last spring, the vegetables, are they more healthier, right? We can do a comparison. We really can. I'm doing it because I want to know. I want to know. I can't wait to share this information about brassicas. Many don't know the real reason why they are mixing these stems back into the soil. Well, baby, listen to Miss Linda. I want you to share it. Now, listen, I'm not sensitive. You don't have to say, oh, well, TNOG told us this. You ain't got to do all that. If you want to do it, that's cool. I ain't mad. But if you don't, Miss Linda ain't mad. Okay? Because my whole thing is this. When I share it, it's no longer mine. You don't have to put my name on it. Okay? You don't. But if you want to say you heard it from TNOG, fine. But if you don't, I want you to know TNOG ain't mad with you. Share it. Share it so all of us in this community can know. All right? Yes, soil health is important. Good information is all. Thank you, sweetheart. I think I'm going to try this in early spring. Grow tiny mustard plants, chop it, drop it before the regular. Awesome. Awesome. Now, Mike, I want you to really do your research so you can know. I want you to know what I'm saying to you is not just, something out the wind. It's real. It's a real thing. And knowing for yourself is more important than anything, right? Yeah. So we need to save some of that brassica juice. Yes, you do. You do, because guess what? Those tomatoes love that super juice. They love it. They love it, baby. They love it. All right? Yeah. GT say, move to Alaska and you don't have to worry about root knot nematode. And that's true. That's true. Well, even people like Mike or people in the north don't have to worry about root knot nematodes. Root knot nematodes only will affect the south because they like that heat, baby. They like that heat, just like me. Yeah, but root knot nematodes will not bother anyone, especially you, GT. Yeah. Listen, Mike, you see him up there? Yeah. Yeah. I'm now getting bugs never before. Yeah. All right. Are sulfur containing compounds found in plants of the Brassicas family, like broccoli, cabbage, kale, that gives these vegetables their pungent flavor. We learning, huh, baby? We learning. We getting the stuff. We getting it. We gonna be bad, bad, bad gardeners. Yes, we are. Yeah. I know, but that's okay, Nikki, because day by day we're going to learn. And when we learn, we're going to share, right? And just like I was telling Farmer Chess, nobody have to say, oh, I got it from TNOG. Just share it. Just share it, baby. Just share it. It doesn't matter. It don't, right? It don't. I ain't going to be mad at nobody. No. Yeah. Everyone had. Yeah, I had. All right. I hope not, but probably so. I've eaten ants before. Wait a minute. Wait. Listen, if you are a gardener and you have been gardening for a year or more, if you got a season under your belt, 9 times out of 10, you didn't ate a bug. You didn't ate an aphid. You didn't. I'm serious. That is the one thing we all probably have eaten is an aphid, but it won't kill you. We all here, right? It won't kill you, but we probably have. I know I have. Yeah. I've eaten ants before. They're sour. Definitely have eaten a bug before. I'm sure I have. Probably ate a lot, Miss JK. Ain't no telling. I hope not. Absolutely. Nikki said, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, baby. I ain't gonna pronounce the word because I can't. Are compounds with the functional group NCS. Okay, that is naturally found in crustaceans. Well, brassicas. That's another word for brassicas. Vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, mustard greens are known for their pungent flavor. Yeah. That's awesome, baby. Yeah. Oh, you talking to GT? All right. So, okay, she talking to somebody else. Let me get down to the bottom of the chat before we move on. Okay, this great discussion got my wheels turning. Beautiful, absolutely, and that's what I want. I want when you all come here to be excited, and mostly when you walk away, I want you to walk away with something you didn't have when you walked in, right? And I think we all did that tonight, including me, right? Yes. I want these easy, natural ways to help my garden. Amen. I tell you what pests do love brassicas. Wait a minute. I tell you what pests do love brassicas, slugs. What helps with those? I wish I had it in here with me, but I'm going to put, I did a short. Of something I learned from Mike the Chaotic Gardener, and that is copper tape. And I'm going to tell you, I will share with you the container that I grew lettuce in, and I have spinach growing in it now, and there is not a slug around. I will share with you how, go in my shorts. I'm gonna put it up in the community post, okay? But copper tape. Mike, do you have a short on your copper tape? Because Mike shared it with us that he put copper tape around his garden beds. So what I did, I went to Amazon and I bought me some copper tape. And I'm going to tell you, it works. It worked for me. And it's still working. It's still working. Yeah. Free big chemical companies making no money off us. Isn't that something? We growing it. It's free for us. And the thing about it is that just knowing what to do with what we have is priceless. It's priceless, family. All right. Oh, you talking to Mike? Yeah. So I don't want you all to forget to go over to Farmer Chess and subscribe to her channel, please, family. Okay, she's learning. She just want to grow food. She have a great aura and attitude, and I love it. Okay, and you're gonna love her too. All right, so go over to her channel. Here she is again. Go over to her channel and subscribe. Right, let's help each other. All right. Farmer Chess, Mike and TNOG uses copper tape for the sun. Yes, baby. Yes. Bugs better watch out because if I'm hungry, I'm gonna eat them too. But you say they're in trouble. They're in trouble. Yeah. Copper tape work. And it does. It was so weird. These grasses were growing in, yes, the grass. Listen, I have some growing it, yeah. And that's why, you know, it made me think, I'm like, my baby think it's you putting it on the squirrels. Not I'm not saying that the squirrels didn't do it, but what I'm saying is I'm a picture. I have the same kind of grass, but I don't have any squirrels. I don't have any squirrels. I don't. And that's the only conclusion I can come with, that it is the soil. It is the soil. All these bag soils is not the best. It really isn't. You know, that's what I thought too. That grass came from the. You did too, Tech? Yes. Yes. Is there a video? I'm going to look for that copper tape. Yes, it's a short. Now I do have it in a longer video, but I couldn't tell you the name of it. But I do know I made a short of the copper tape. Okay. And if I didn't, I'll make another one. It's easy. It will. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, baby. Oh, you talking to Mike? Odom. Hey, man. I saw your TikTok. How you doing? Okay. Okay. You subbed. Oh, thank you, Tag. Thank you so much. Our birds took seeds from Asia store growing on their roof, planted all over my garden. Oh my God. I do think it's a possibility, just like when we get random spores and mushrooms growing in our soil. So let me just tell you about the mushrooms that we see growing in our garden bed. Now I shared these fungi, right? One of them is called the bird nest fungi, and it does look like a little bird's nest. And other one's ears is called an ear fungus, an ear mushroom. Those mushrooms that you find in your garden bed like that, they don't have anything to do with a insect. Those are a natural fungi that is breaking down the organic matter in your soil. If you have compost, if you have wood chips, if you have mulch, anything with wood in it, that is when you will find these mushrooms. Now, these mushrooms like that, they are not poisonous. They are not bad. They will not hurt you. They will not hurt your vegetables. Just as they came, they will go away. I shared a slime fungi. It's yellow and it's slime, and it will come on organic soil. I had it in my onion bed. It came one day, and the next day it was gone. So when you see these mushrooms, that's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. These little mushrooms that you find in your wood chips, anything wood and anything that is organic, you will find these. And that's just the natural process of organic matter being broken down. Okay, so don't be afraid of it. It's not going to hurt you, and it's not going to hurt your plant. Just let it stay there. Let it stay there. And just as it came, it will leave. Okay. All right, baby. Right, TNOG. Composting in place is doing more than just feeding the soil. Yes, baby. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I was wondering why I had so many different Asian plants I never planted in my garden until I figured it out. It's true, man. Listen, we really don't know what's in all of the soil. You don't. You don't. Even Stacy. Now, I don't know what happened to Stacy's Brassicas, but Stacy Brassicas just was all messed up with all kinds of stuff, you know. But he eventually went and purchased some compost from that he purchased in his truck. It wasn't no bag compost. But sometimes we can get really bad compost and bad insects in it and all kinds of stuff. You really can. Not only insects, bad seeds in it. You're right. I have soil that has been sitting in bags for a year. Grass is growing out. What you say? Now, well, that's a prime example right there, right? Why is grass growing out my bagged compost? So what that tells you is that there's seeds in that bag. And that's what I think my baby had in her yard, in her garden bed. I agree that seeds are in the soil we buy. Nat eggs, yes, are plentiful in starter soil. I put zappers near seedlings as they grow. Yeah. When I use straw mulch, sometimes I get some sprouts. Yeah. Yeah. All right, family. Grass growing from the store-bought packaging, not grow bags. My God. Oh. Hey, man. Hey, say I was just talking about you. Hey. All right, y'all. So if you all have any questions about anything, let's put it up now because y'all know my body said, oh, I got to try to get my 9 pounds back. I got to get them. Yeah. And Stacy, you all put up wine. What today is? Sunday? It's not Wine Down Wednesday, huh? Today's Sunday. Okay, next time we together. I think Saturday got me thrown off. Yeah. But do y'all have any questions about what we talked about, or you wanted to add something to it, or did you find anything else out about it that I didn't bring up? Oh, you talking the sweets of heaven. I love learning new things. Oh, awesome, Mike. Awesome. What's good? Oh, you speaking to Stacy. All right. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Anybody have any problems or any questions they want to talk about? Unique say fungus gnats like to go up my nose. Oh, baby. Put on a mask. Put on a mask when you're working around them, okay? Because having a gnat up your nose is not a good thing, all right? I don't mind telling who I got good information from because I won't pretend I know everything. Okay, acting like I'm Miss Know It All. But I mean, my whole thing is this: it doesn't matter, you know, if somebody give them the information, and don't say TNOG. They got it from TNOG. Some people say, they want you to mention their name. Baby, you don't have to mention my name if you don't want to. And I will never be mad at you. Never. Never. Okay? Never. I'm a grown woman. I'm a grown woman. All right? Oh, you talking to Nikki. All right. We eating insects, pee, and everything. It's true. It's true. Americans unknowingly eat 2 pounds of bugs a year. Well, at least it's some organic meat, right? Eating organic meat from our garden. Oh, Lord. Copper tape and beer. Now, that's another thing. I had never, and I've seen people, Kiki, they use beer traps for slugs, right? I have never used a beer trap, but I do know a lot of people do, and it work. But I'm going to tell you, that copper tape, it works. It works. Great information for hot Central Valley, California. I think Zone 9 be beautiful, baby. I'm so happy. I'm so happy you was here. As long as it cooked and don't know the bug is in it, I'm good. Laughing out loud. I understand. You got that right. Okay, you talking to me. Yes, I did a short on chemistry of why it works. Yeah. Now I heard that the copper tape, when the snail touches the copper tape, somehow it gives it a like an electric charge or something like that. I think that is what I read. hmm I know I ate plenty bugs in the military. I know, huh, baby? Wow. Happy blessed Sunday, Miss Linda. Oh, you too, honey. Thank you for being here. Early morning for me. Everyone have a fantastic night. Great live and info as always. Thank you, my love. Thank you. And I'm gonna go back and see if I comment. And if I didn't, I will. Okay, because I enjoyed you. I really did. Yeah. Uh, I was grateful. I was grateful. I guess that's what you want to say for that copper tip, because I tried. I tried of sharing my. Oh, you were tired of sharing your beer with. You understand? You want all your beer for yourself. Yeah. Oh, you talking to Kiki? Okay. All right, family. I will be chopping and burying frozen broccoli stems, purple cauliflower stems, and purple cabbage stems back into the soil. Good. Composting in place for the winter months. Great. And then let's see what does it does, to help our vegetables be healthier and stronger, right? That's what I want to see, the outcome. Yeah. 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 Isn't that true? Yeah. I'm here late, but hey, baby, that's okay. I love your name. Anna. Anna. You talking to sweets. I get the mushrooms and the yellow fungus. Yes, I do too. And as I say, baby, don't hurt us. It's a natural process for organic gardens, organic soil. Okay. I believe the bad compost I bought was a part of the problem. I do too. Yeah. Bugs, disease, and everything was in those. Oh man. I know. I really thought that it was the soil that messed up your brassicas. I really did. Yeah, but that's okay, man. You got it. I've been in the bushes, but listening. Great. Oh, thank you, baby. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Miss Linda, what about collards and cabbage? It's tomorrow. Thank you, my love. Thank you. Post your videos tomorrow, right? Is that's the last one, right? The 17th, Mike? Miss Linda, you got your days. I know, baby. I know. So it is Sunday, and it's not me. It's not wind down Wednesday time. No. What kind of knocked me off is that we had a live yesterday too. But I'm good. We good. We good. We got it. Right? Thank you, man. Oh, you welcome, sweetheart. You are so welcome. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got. Collards and cabbage 2025. Next update is 11/17, and then the last is 11/25. And our live will, 11/24. It's the last one, and our winners, and we're gonna have a live on 11/25. So tomorrow, post your video, show us your collards and cabbage. Collards and cabbage. And two my judges, and that is Mike. That's my art. And what's her name, y'all? Shifting some soil. So tomorrow, I want you all to email me your top threes, or who you all think should win 1, 2, and 3. Right? So the judges is Mike, that's my art, and Shifting Some Soil. I need you all, after tomorrow, you all see the videos. You all tell me who you all think is 1, 2, or 3. Okay? Yeah. We're going to get this thing together. Great live and very useful information. Good night. Good night, baby. Thank you for being here, Angela. Thank you, honey. Get your videos in Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone have a good night. Thanks, Miss Linda. Thank you, Miss Gloria. Thank you for being here. I do wear a mask a lot because of that. Yeah, keep that mask on because, baby, isn't it, though? The whole year is going by. This has been an amazing, very informative live. Thanks, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you. How long does the copper tape? What you mean? Like how long it lasts? Is that what you're saying? So I would think, and I'm not sure, but I would think, a season. I would think a season, right? I would think. But I think if your copper tape get damaged in any way, just replace it. Because if you order some tape from Amazon, you're gonna get a nice big roll of copper tape. Yeah. Hey, TNOG, I've been in the bushes, family dinner. Oh, I appreciate you, baby. Enjoy your family. Yeah. You just say Stacy bug meat. Yeah. Organic meat. The way I just hollered, I know. That's crazy. Ooh, at least it's organic, huh? Oh, wow. Yeah. Big meat crunchy. Oh. All right, y'all. Save on, family. I thank you all for being here with me. I appreciate it. I love talking, gardening, and learning and just enjoying ourselves. I really do. You go spank him? Miss Red say, good evening, Miss London, everyone in the chat. I haven't been too long, came in from church. We're in the revival. I love revivals. Oh, baby, I love them. Yes, awesome. Uh, so Dira, she say, it's here about the tune, about to turn up, and it ain't wind down. I know, I know. Has zaps and slugs. Like if you got feeling into, oh man, fabulous live tonight. I have to get ready for tomorrow. You too, baby. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I really do. Don't forget to hit the like button, family. Thank you all so much. I appreciate that, Kiki. Appreciate you, Mama Linda. Great live. I'm in these bushes. Love and kisses. Yeah, baby. Love you. Love you, Mrs. Yeah. All right, Bridget. Good night. Good night, Kiki. Thank you for being here, baby. Good night, Nana. Good night, Stacy. Y'all have a good night. Great live, Miss Linda. I learned a lot as usual. Have a great night, everyone. You too, baby. You too. So we will be back here again on Tuesday, where we will be talking about gardening, growing more food, big food, healthy food. Yes. Ruby, thank you for being here. Miss Linda, really, really? What is it? What? Great information tonight. Have a wonderful YouTube, baby. Hey, TLC. Thank you, my sister. Great live, Miss Linda. Good night, everyone, and have a great YouTube, baby. Good night, Farmer Chess. Thank you for being here, baby. GT, thank you for being here. C'est bon. Good night, everyone. Have an amazing week. You too, baby. Thank you for being here. Superbank. Hey, baby. What's good, New Orleans Gardener? Ain't nothing. Ain't nothing but to do it, baby. That's it. I'm hanging tough. Yeah. Never goodbye, but see you later. Y'all be blessed. Amen. C'est bon, baby. C'est bon song, my love. Thank you. Ruby, Miss Linda, I really enjoy all the good information tonight. Good. I'm so glad. Thank you, Miss Linda. Great live. Thank you, baby. Awesome live, Miss Linda. Enjoy your dinner. Thank you. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. But you all have a great night, and we're going to see each other on Tuesday, but we're going to be in somebody live tomorrow. I think Presbyterian have a live tomorrow. Are you still here, baby? Presbyterian, are you here? Let me know. Hey, girl, dad. Hey, pretty girl. Great live as always. Blessed night. Thank you. Let's see if she's still here, y'all. Because I don't know what time her live is. Thank you, baby. Thank you. I think she's going, because she said she was at a dinner with her family. Anybody know what time her live is for? Oh, here she is right here. Oh, 6 p.m. Okay. Tomorrow night at 6 p.m., she will have her live. Presbyterian Gardener tomorrow night. All right, baby. Thank you. Great live. We'll watch the replay. Thank you so much. I am Ruth. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Later, family. What you say? I have my earbud. Okay, good. All right, baby. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right. Later.